Angel here. So excited about this video. The other day I posted a quote on Facebook, and one of my super bad awesome Facebook friends asked me to do a video to explain the post a little bit more in detail. So this is what I wrote. I said, when you know your purpose, your past makes sense. And I also said this, I said, give yourself the gift of moving on. Your past makes sense when you discover your purpose. There are no bad days when you know your purpose because you know it's all working together for your good. So what I meant by that is when someone knows their purpose, when you become aware of what it is that you were created to do, you can reflect on your past and see that everything that you went through in your past was all leading you up to today. And more often than not, when somebody becomes aware of their purpose, they also become extremely grateful for the things that happened to them in their past, even if it was something negative. You guys know that Joyce Meyer is like my spiritual white mother. I love her to pieces. And in her story, her dad molested her over 200 times, her words, and that was something that was dramatic that happened to her. However, she took her past and made it make sense in her present now. Now she helps women and men all over the world with her story. When you recognize what your purpose is, you can just look back and say, now I see why that happened to me. Now I see why that happened to me. For instance, myself, when I was younger, I asked so many questions. Like, I was the type of kid where you couldn't just tell me something and I bought it. I would have a question, like I would want to know, why are we doing this, or why does it have to be done this way, or why this or why that. Now I couldn't ask too many whys because I had my mama and she would just take out all my fronts if I asked her, you know, well, why do I have to do that? But deep down inside, a lot of things just didn't make sense, and I either questioned it or didn't question it. However, I was always deemed as the little girl that asked all these questions, and I was also deemed as this girl who was in everybody's business. From my family used to say that about me, you know, Angel, she's just always in somebody's business. And it was because it was a part of my purpose. Now I'm literally in people's business. If you see on my website, actually I'll flash it right here. I actually have a coaching package called Angel in Your Business, because when I was younger, people used to always say Angel is in everybody's business, but now people pay me to be in their business. When I was younger, I was doing the same exact thing that I'm doing now. I was 12 and 13 years old trying to help women that were older than me, telling them, you don't need to be with that guy, you know, you can get somebody that treats you better. I was 12 and 13 at this time. And so that was deemed as always being in somebody's business. However, today, all of that makes sense. When I was younger, now I know why I was so intrigued with asking people questions, because as a life coach, that's one of the strongest qualities you can have, is to be able to ask people powerful, strong questions that the average person isn't asking them. You have to be able to be a bold question asker in order to be a life coach. And I've been doing that since I was a little girl. So now it all makes sense. And I hope this video and this post further makes sense to you. I love you guys from the bottom to the top, and I'll see you guys in the next video.